some of the Republican conference are simply too mad at me personally, too obsessed with getting me personally, getting me to back down from doing what most America believes is the right thing. National Review said yesterday that I was the villain of villains. John Boehner could rail up the government this morning if he wanted to, but he's too obsessed with beating the villain of villains, and obviously too afraid of the Tea Party to do the right thing for the country. When I read this yesterday, I said, well, you know, villain, be careful the words you choose. I mean, gee, no one likes to be called a villain. So I looked it up in the dictionary. Uncouth person. Well, I acknowledge, Madam President, I probably wasn't born in a place that most people would like to be born in. I wasn't raised the way most people like to be born. But I would hope over the years that I'm not uncouth. I've tried my best to become part of mainstream society. The other definition is I'm a scoundrel or a criminal. Well, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a scoundrel. So they better get a different definition for me. Well, Madam President, in spite of being the villain of villains, I have some advice and a suggestion. I really do believe there are reasonable Republicans in Congress. They have to, as I said, do a gut check. Understand who they represent. Understand that America is waiting for them to do the right thing. I know they believe in public service, but understand why public service is important. I urge them to think about 30 babies, little kids, who yesterday were brought by their parents to Washington, D.C. for hope. Hope that their little babies and children are not going to die, that they can get life-saving treatment. They were turned away. So I urge them to do the right thing. I urge them to join us to reopen the federal government.